Ready? Start. Protesting farmers have put forward 12 demands. Of these, at least two have large economic implications. The first is the legalization and increase of the minimum support price MSP at C2 plus 50% profit for 23 crops for which the government announces the MSP. The second is the assurance of minimum 200 days for employment under the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act (MNREGA) with a daily wage rate of rupees 700. Let us look at their economic implications if at all the government is willing to consider these. The comprehensive cost bracket C2 includes, besides paid out costs, an imputed wage for family labor A2 plus FL, imputed rent on owned land, and imputed interest on old capital. If the government accepts this formula of cost C2 plus 50%, then our calculations show that the MSP levels for 23 crops will go up on an average by 25% over the 2023 to 24 MSPs. Within this basket of 23 commodities, MSP increase will vary across crops. While safflower MSP will go up by 40%, sugarcane's FRP will go up only by 3%, wheat by 9%, and mustard oil by 8%, as their existing MSPs are already well above cost A2 plus FL plus 50% margin. For other crops, MSP increases would be sesame 37%, sunflower 32%, soybean 31%, groundnut 26%, paddy 31%, jowar 33%, maize 29%, ragi 30%, tar 28%, moong 27%, urad 35%, gram 25%, and lentil 14%. Commercial crops MSP will also go up. Cotton 24%, copra 31%, and jute 21%. These MSP hikes would change the relative prices of these crops and could prompt shifts in cropping patterns. Wheat and sugarcane are likely to lose area, while paddy surpluses may go up significantly. This may force higher MSP hikes in wheat and sugarcane than indicated by C2 plus 50% formula. Price hikes in commodities like soybean and maize, which are basic feed material for poultry, fishery, and dairy, will push the prices of livestock and fishery products, thus leading to high food inflation. Additionally, the magnetic pull of stable and legal MSPs of 23 crops may attract many producers of horticulture, which can create shortages of fruits and vegetables. This would lead to higher inflation in fruits and vegetables too. Thus, overall, it seems that food inflation may go up by 20 to 30%. Making MSPs legal will be more problematic for farmers. Take the case of rice, whose MSP will go up by 31% under the new MSP formula. All exports of rice about 22 MT would become unviable, adding to domestic supplies. When MSP of paddy goes up by 31% and sugarcane by only 3%, paddy will start substituting even sugarcane and many other crops in Kharif season, creating a glut in the domestic market. And when supplies may far exceed demand, traders will not touch the excess supplies for the fear of being harassed and fined. How much can the government buy and then distribute in PDS and at what vast cost? How much fiscal cost it can inflict on the government if deficiency payments are paid is hard to estimate, as it will depend upon the difference between market price and MSP and at what price these commodities are unloaded in the market. Stop.